There are plenty of options when it comes to what to stream this weekend, including Amazon's version of Black Mirror and David Letterman's new show on Netflix.
Here to help us break down the best shows and movies to stream this weekend is TV Guide managing editor Alexander Zelbin. Thank you very much for coming. So let's get right into this. David Letterman's got a talk show again. It's called My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. Let's play a little bit of it.
Let me just say this, that if it were not for the Constitution, there'd be Michelle. So, no, you guys are misunderstanding me. What I'm saying is I'm prevented from running again by the Constitution. But even if it were not for that amendment, Michelle would leave me. And
oh, well, okay.
And
I understand that.
I want her around.
Yeah.
That's good.
So this is like a little bit different, obviously. It's still a studio audience, but pared down set. How is this different from the show that we had watched for years before?
It's completely different. I mean, David Letterman's been gone for a good long while. He's grown that big bushy beard, and he's a different interviewer in this. I honestly cannot say enough good things about this special. Wow. Like you saw from the footage, it's basically just the two of them sitting on stage with no set dressing for about an hour. There's some segments that break in. John Lewis comes in for a segment as well, where they walk over the bridge in Selma, which is really beautiful, and they tie that back in with Barack Obama's presidency, and they talk a little about that on stage. But it's basically Letterman's sitting there and letting him talk, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the mark of a good interview.
Is he funny? Does he do any comedy in terms of what he's listening to and how he's responding, or is it just pretty straight?
It's two guys who respect each other joking back and forth. So Barack Obama ends up being just as funny as Letterman does most of the time.
That's really cool.
But it's also really heartwarming at the same time. They tell personal anecdotes. There's one that Dave tells at the end of the special that really just broke my heart. And there's a really beautiful one that Obama tells about taking his daughter to college that makes him ridiculously relatable, even though he was president for 8 years. It's really wonderful.
Cool.
All right, next up is the trippy Amazon series, Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. Let's take a look.
People say we know everything, down to the molecules, the atoms. Here, there will always be mystery. What is that?
No vacation. How's your memory?
Fuzzy, but it's coming back. I don't think I want to remember everything.
Just a passenger. Yes, sir, we're all passengers here.
We're going on a trip. A voyage.
Where?
Out there. Somewhere.
If we do this, there is no going back.
Now, I love Philip K. Dick. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, I think is, mind-blowing. But you should be talking about this because it's the answer to Black Mirror. Apparently, you're a huge Black Mirror fan.
is, I was biting my nails waiting for Black Mirror, and now it came out, and now I watched it all, and I need another fix.
Another binge.
Will this do it for me?
I think it should. Yeah. I mean, it's another 10 episodes. It's for you. It's very specifically based on Philip K. Dick's short stories. So there's it feels a little antiquated at certain points because they're concepts that we've heard before and seen before a lot. But it's beautifully produced. I mean, from some of the footage you guys saw, Timothy Spall from the Harry Potter movies in it, Steve Buscemi, Bryan Cranston, Anna Paquin. So there's big star power in it. And if you're looking for some weird sci-fi stories, it's definitely going to scratch that itch.
All right, I definitely am looking for that. Our last one, Netflix, is the Polka King. It's about a Polish man trying to build a music empire with a Ponzi scheme. Let's watch a little bit of it.
Now, Jan, you always have so much going on. You're constantly on the road with the band. You've got the store, the record label, the radio program, Jan Levon flavored vodka,
And now, Jan Levon European tours. Jan Levon always expanding.
When I was little boy in Poland, all the times I dreaming of America. Your invest helped build all my business.
You cannot go wrong with this man. He never stops.
We went in. We all get rich.
I heard that people are investing money with you.
Yes, come see me at the show. dog! Great job out there, Lonnie. We did real good manage today.
Oh, nice and thick.
Nice and thick. My favorite size. See you on the bus, Lonnie.
I feel like when you start with polka, you have a base level of humor there. It's just music that makes you want to smile and laugh. But I saw based on a true story.
This is...
It feels like it is.
I mean, as 100% true as you can get with a fictionalized movie. But there was a book, and then there was a documentary, and this is the fictionalized version of it. So it is a true story about a guy who built a polka empire, but also did a Ponzi scheme at the same time. And you're absolutely right about the polka stuff. It's powered entirely by Jack Black in ridiculous costumes dancing around on stage. Plus, you saw a little bit of footage there of Vanessa Bayer in a bear costume, which also hilarious.
I saw an Instagram from her where I think she says she basically wears that outfit the entire movie. Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, it's based on the true story. It's obviously sad for the people who are involved in it in real life. But at the same time, it's a fun comedy if you're looking to chill out this weekend.
Polka. Alexander Zelbin from TV Guide. As always, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.